The uneven bandwidth allocation for individual flows boils down to the natural behavior of how TCP reacts and interacts with insufficient packet buffers and the results of packet drops. The behavior is known as the TCP bandwidth capture effect. The TCP/IP bandwidth capture effect does not affect the overall bandwidth, but more the individual query completion times and flow completion times. The QCT and FCT are prime metrics for measuring TCP-based application performance. The TCP stream's pace of transmission is based on the built-in feedback mechanisms. The ACK packets from the receivers adjust the sender's bandwidth to match the available bandwidth. With each ACK receive, the sender's TCP starts to incrementally increase the pace of sending packets to use all the available bandwidth. It takes 3 duplicate ACK messages for TCP to conclude packet loss on the connection, and then it starts a process of retransmission. So in the case of inadequate buffers, packets are dropped to signal the sender to ease the rate of transmission. TCP flows that are dropped start to back off and naturally receive less bandwidth than the other flows that do not back off. The flows that don't back off get hungry and take more bandwidth. This causes some flows to get more bandwidth than others in an unfair manner. By default, the decision to drop flows and leave other flows alone is not controlled and is made purely by chance. This is conceptually similar to Ethernet CSMA bandwidth capture effect on shared Ethernet environments. Stations that collide with other stations on a shared LAN would back off and receive less bandwidth. However, this is not too much of a problem these days, as the majority of switches do support full duplex.